Greetings. I am monsterD, and I am at a loss. Oh, yes, I have very much dropped the ball this time, for in this past summer, there was a brand new Gamera release. Yes, those among you who are kaiju fans know well the giant, flying, friend of children, guardian of the universe, that toothy turtle Gamera. The second to Godzilla. Not a bad place to be, right? Well, he had a brand new release of his entire filmography, all in one beautiful, pristine set, and I, as they say, slept on it. I came so close to purchasing it. I kept going back and forth, deciding I wanted it, but I did not necessarily need it. But I wanted it, but I did not need it. Do you ever have that conflict about something that looks so precious and beautiful, but you know you could probably spend your hard earnings elsewhere, right? Well, I was probably right on the verge of hitting that purchase button, and then whoosh, it was gone in a flash. But fear not, for I may just have a makeup for it. For you see this box that I have here? I believe there is something special inside. All right, my little friend, you need to come down. Would you like to open this box with me? Let us see what is inside. Children at home, if you get special boxes like this and you need help opening it, I highly recommend seeking an adult. What do you think might be in here? Is anybody here expecting an actual baby turtle? You think that would happen? Well, let us find out. Are we ready? Are we ready? Look! What does that paper say? It says, shout! Shout it out loud. Shout it out loud. And there's more shout paper. Da, 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 da. Look at that. Shout Factory presents MST3K versus Gamera. That is, all of the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episodes which featured Gamera movies. They just so happened to re-release this right as that big full filmography was going out of print. Coincidence? Who cares? This shall do nicely. This makes me feel much better for not having that larger purchase. But so there is an alternative. If you are among those who have not purchased the most recent Arrow release of the Gamera films, perhaps this can be an alternative. However, if you are a kaiju fan, then you know that releases and availability and prices, they come and they go and they change quickly. So perhaps by the time you look up this, perhaps it might change. But fear not, because there are always alternatives you could take to get something. If you are salivating so much over more Gamera, perhaps you could... Uh-oh. I think that box is moving faster than a turtle. Perhaps you could gain a figure. A statue representation of one of your favorite Terrapin heroes. Or you can go back. Oh, there's always the older Blu-ray release of the Heisei trilogy you can enjoy. There's that. And if that is out, you can move to, really just a few years ago, they actually released the entire collection, sans one movie, on this collection right here. I believe was this, let me see, it was this Mill Creek? Mill Creek, yes. So it was all of the Heisei and Showa films, although it was all in Japanese only, no American dubs, just subtitles, which is fine with me. And this was rather cheap release at the time. If that becomes unavailable, you can always then there's always Gamera the Brave, which is the one movie not on this set. This was the last full feature Gamera film, sort of like a E.T. style story, but with Gamera in it. You could just buy that by itself. Beyond those releases, perhaps you could go back a little further in time and procure one of these. There were, this was Shout Factory as well. Way back at the time, they released a whole series of double feature Gamera films. I happen to have this one, which includes Gamera vs. Guiron, my personal favorite, as well as Gamera vs. Jiger. And if you go further still back into the past, perhaps you could come across something like this little guy right here, which I believe I found in a dollar store. It has Destroy All Planets, which is a alternate title and perhaps an alternate dubbing of Gamera vs. Barugan. And it also comes with Gappa, the Triphibian. I mean, monster from a prehistoric planet. Many of these films had multiple titles. And beyond that still, I have this. The 9 movies, 3 DVDs, Giant Monsters. This comes from all the way back in 2005. And this has 5 Gamera movies on it, as well as some other fun tidbits such as Young Gary, Monster from the Deep, the Giant Gila Monster, and yet again, Monster from a Prehistoric Planet. Many collections like this you will be able to find the various Gamera films. Perhaps some of them are of lesser quality, perhaps quite fuzzy now compared to the Blu-rays and the 4Ks and all the other extravagant releases of now. But it's still something, right? Sometimes it pays to be a little bit grateful for what you have while you have it, right? And hey, perhaps you can't find any of those. Perhaps other items elude you. Then what else do you do? Well, to assuage your hunger, perhaps you make your own Gamera entertainment. Perhaps you can just draw Gamera on some of your favorite monsters and just enjoy that artwork. Or maybe you could have someone draw them for you, and maybe you could color them. You could have your own adult giant monster coloring book. Couldn't that be fun? Maybe I should look into something like that myself. So, I suppose the lesson to take from here is to be grateful for what you do have. Perhaps an alternative lesson could be when you see an opportunity, seize it right away. Which of those two, I guess, lessons is the better or superior one? Which would you follow? Did you happen to procure your Arrow Gamera collection? Or did you attempt to and not get a hold of it? Or perhaps you also had your own collection of Gamera films and just decided to pass on it altogether? Please share with me your thoughts on this totally awesome turtle. Welcome to the middle of my brand new video. I hope you have had a most monstrous time so far. Yes, I would love to take this time to give you a bit of a preview of what you can expect in these brand new monster videos. Yes. Each episode is going to air every single Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each episode will be no more than 30 minutes. That way, it'll line right up in case when you're done with here, you want to go to your next favorite Saturday horror host. I do not wish to delay or detract you from your other goings-on. And each episode here will be broken up into 3 distinct short segments. What will fill these segments, you might ask? Oh, a whole array of things, but the core here, the core of this entire video and show, will be a few of my favorite things. Yes, I shall be bringing you monsters, metal, and memories. Yes. So, this can include anything from monster movie reviews, discussions on some of my favorite monster characters, discussions on top 10 lists of favorite songs or albums, perhaps some hidden gems that you may or may not even be aware of. Also, in every single video, I will have a brand new drawing challenge. That is right. I'm going to be unleashing my monstrous power in the sharpest way I possibly can. Yes. Oh, and speaking of drawing and art, to go outside of my YouTube videos, I also create what I call my daily kaiju drawings. On both Facebook and Instagram I post these. Like this fellow right here. Yes, every single day of the year I create a brand new, one-of-a-kind giant monster. And beyond that, each week now is a different theme. And I love to be interactive, so I want you to help me come up with brand new themes. You can post below with your idea for what you think the weekly theme should be. And so some of those monsters will revolve around that. And of course, this video is premiering in October. And October is, among many other things, known for Inktober. And I am participating in that as well. So each day in October really is a double theme. There will be the Inktober theme as well as the weekly themes that you help me to entertain you with. Yes. Going forward, beyond this, coming soon, there are also going to be, in other parts of the week, weekly live videos, as well as the return of my very own Monster Bites for the littlest monster fans among you. Yes. Well, prepare to have some most monstrous entertainment placed before you. I thank you for enjoying this video so far. I hope you enjoyed the rest. I hope you stay monstrous, for this is the real Monster D. Welcome back, monster fans, and welcome to the drawing challenge. Well, the title of today's video is Box Turtle, so I thought I would give myself a very turtley and boxy monster challenge. Yes. What I'm going to attempt now is, within a 5-minute period, I'm going to draw as many box turtles as I possibly can. What could that possibly mean by box turtle? Well, I'm going to allow my imagination to soar, for each box turtle is going to be completely different. Alright, well, do you think I can make it within 5 minutes? Let's see. There's the time, 5 minutes, and prepare, and I'm going to start now.
Box turtle. So I'm going to start with something of the obvious. Actually, there's probably going to be a whole lot of the obvious here today on this one. How many box turtles do you think I'm going to get through today? Whenever you hear the word box turtle, what do you think of? Do you think of the actual animal, the box turtle? Or do you think of something a little more silly, like perhaps this?
My strength is equaled by my majesty. Too great for mortal words to say.
I'm going to get fancy. See here. There's that. How's that for a box turtle? Why didn't you get drafted? Now, on for another box turtle.
You tremble on the ground.
Alright, you ready? What is this going to be? This turtle does not look too happy, does he? Oh, how happy do you think the average turtle is? Oh, they're always turtly with attitude. The turtle is that. Good. So I don't get too floppy in there. I'm wasting the time. There's a lot of good time there. Do you see the idea I'm coming up with now? So what was your first thought whenever you saw that the title of the video was Box Turtle? Did you ever think you would end up here? How's that? Box turtle? And a boxing turtle. What else can I do for a box turtle? Ah, here's one for you. There's as many of them on this one page as I possibly can. Probably all of them today. I like to conserve my paper.
Who's right? You will not deny. Doom, you will kneel, or you will die. Behind the mask, I am your God. You can hide till you
So we have the gift wrap box turtle, or the gift box turtle. We have the boxing turtle, and now we have the boxy turtle. See, it's all boxy. It's a bunch of boxes all together. What else could I do for a box turtle? Let's see what else. Oh! Time. Well, these are my 3 box turtles I was able to pull off in this time frame. Well, I hope you had a boxing good time today. I hope you have enjoyed the very first Real Monster D episode. Until next time, stay monstrous, Monster D.